Hi everyone, before the intro of this video, this is just an alert to tell you that this video has already been uploaded once, but I had to take it off, and it proved very popular. I had something like 18,000 people watch it in a few days, so I've had to take it offline and upload it again because I missed some editing on it. And I'd just like to apologise to some people for that if I upset them. I'm sorry, I don't usually miss the editing. When I'm here in my studio, I'm totally alone generally most of the time. And you forget the camera's running, or you say things, and because you get frustrated or whatever, or you get annoyed you can't find something in that case, in what happened to me, and it was a bit embarrassing really. So just like to say sorry about that, and if it upset you, I do apologise, but it's been edited out now, so if you need to go back over the video you won't come across that part again. And a big thanks to those that kind of were relaxed about it, not so sort of but I do understand, if my mother had watched it, she'd have had kittens, so I understand. So anyway, if you want to watch it again, you can obviously, but if not, just click off, and it will be there for people that haven't seen it. Thank you, bye. Today we're looking at drawing figures, whether they be in a cityscape or a landscape. We often see people walking past or standing there in groups. How do we capture that pose really, really quickly? How do we actually get the interesting pose instead of just somebody standing there looking like a bit of a carrot with legs? How do we get a pose which adds a lot of interest to the painting? So I wanted, because often my figures in landscapes look a bit wooden and don't always look how they should, so I wanted to improve it. So I did some research, and I found this way of starting with just capturing the outline of the figure, and then you fill in the detail afterwards. Now, the actual technique takes a little bit of practice and plenty of observation, but it's a really good skill, but it's really enjoyable to do. I can't stress that enough. It's a really fun exercise. You start off with just looking at pictures and stuff, and then you just draw the complete outline of that person, nothing else, and then you fill in the detail afterwards, and then you've got your figure. So, and the idea is you obviously get very quick at it, and it's a very easy way of sketching people that are moving very quickly and moving on and that sort of stuff. So I hope you enjoy it. One other thing, I've got another video coming up in a few days, which it won't appeal to everyone, but it might appeal to a few. I know, because I've had a lot of people ask me about my lights and what I use for drawing and painting and stuff. Well, I've got some proper studio lights which I got off Amazon. I've made a very short video just showing them what they are and what they do and that sort of stuff. And also with that video, to make it a little bit longer, I've added how I restore frames, and I've just recently done one. It's up there recently, so we're going to be looking at me restoring that frame and then putting the painting in, see what it looks like. So it's basically a £1 frame from a car boot sale with an old painting in, which I then stripped down and then painted up, and it looks great. Okay, so that might interest a few people who are trying to save some money on framing at the end of the day. So anyway, enjoy this figure demonstration today, and I'll catch you all very soon. Bye for now. Okay then, so we'll just start trying to draw some simple figures, and all I'm going to do is the outline, the contours, or the outline of the figure itself. I'm not going to put any of the detail in, and then after I've done the outline, so if you want to sketch your figure quickly, this is the way that I've been trying to learn myself, and I thought while I'm trying to learn it, I would share it with you. So we will start off with a relatively easy one. Got this lady's head here, so I'm just drawing the outline. I go slow. You've got a hood that comes down, arm comes down to there, tucks in, then she comes down, her coat. I'm just drawing her legs. Got a bit wide there, but I don't think it really matters at this point. Her other foot is there. It comes up. It's impossible to make out what's going on really on the drawing, so we'll just take that like that. Coat goes up, but when it starts making sense at the end is when we start adding in the
perhaps want to go a bit higher for a shoulder, maybe a bit of an air there. That'll be okay. Ponytail comes up there. Okay, I'm not going to put that in. See, I'm tempted to now. I'm being tempted to draw the detail, which I don't want to do. But now, if we start adding in the detail, so I can see a hood comes down. Let's put a ponytail in first. That comes down here. It kind of goes into the hood. So we'll have that. Hood comes round. I've got to concentrate, I'm afraid, because this is a different way for me to draw as well. So I'm kind of learning it with you. So there we popped a hood in. Okay. Then we have our arm, which is starting about here. This sort of hand disappears into a pocket. And then we've got another arm that disappears in here and goes around there. And then you've got the bottom of the coat that comes round. You can't really see what happens with the legs, so I'm not going to bother putting it. So you've got that person now that's standing away from you, looking in the opposite direction. But just by adding in the details, it made sense of the outline that we placed in. Now, I think that's a much quicker way. Once you get good at that, I can see the benefits of that working in your favour. I can see it really pulling itself together and making life a lot easier. Right, we'll move on to another one. Right, now this one's quite tricky, but we'll have a go anyway. I'm not saying that we're not going to end up in failure. Right, so she's side on to us and she's walking across. So again, I'm just going for the complete outline, okay, and then I'll put in the details later. So if you want to capture the figure, if you're trying to sketch outside or whatever, it's a good way, quick way of capturing the actual outline of the body. Right, so let's just have a look. I'll start off with the back of her head. Goes up, round, down. Now I'm going to be careful I don't, so her nose is there. I'm just going to, not even going to suggest that really. And then neck, chin comes in. Comes down. She's carrying something in her hand there, but again I'm just going for the outline. And then we'll take her knee down. Now her knee doesn't pass this point here, so I've got to be careful that I don't go any further than that with it. And then just take her knee down. And her toe just touching the ground, her toes on the floor. Her foot comes up. See, I've made a mistake already. I'll show you that now. What I was so busy concentrating on that leg, I didn't just follow the outline. Now I should have taken it from this point straight down. So we'll just do that now. That's the other leg. Okay, so I should have come around here and down, but I didn't. Probably because I was talking in all fairness, but then we've got the trousers that come up here. This is going to look funny. And we've got the rucksack on the back, which is coming down to that point, goes up, back to her shoulder, in, and her hair comes up like that. Okay, so now we'll add the detail. We've got the movement of the figure. Okay, that was slow sketching out. That's because I'm talking as well. If I wasn't, you know, I'm sure I could do it faster. But this is a learning curve for me too. Now her hand's tucked into a pocket down here. So what we could do is we could just put this detail with a bit of curvature on there. Her hand comes down. Her hand disappears into a pocket there. And her arm goes up like that. She's also got a rucksack strap that comes down here. Her hair comes down and around. Something like that. Not the best, is it, in the world, but I'm sure once we put some colour on it, it will come together. Her boots come across and her trousers come there. Okay, so we've got that figure now that's walking kind of across the page, and we will put some colour on these in a minute and we'll just see how they look. We'll do a different one now. Now this woman got a hat on. I can't really see what she's doing. Again, I'm just looking for the outlining shape. Her arms coming down here, then it bends around slightly, picking up the rest of her jacket. And that's her bag, actually. Now I'm into her bag. That's interesting. Her leg comes down. Now her leg goes back up here. So we're going to go up. To about there, I reckon. The other leg comes down. Comes out slightly in front of the other one. And we'll put the shoe on. And it goes up. Just lost my laptop. And that goes up. Oh, bit. Don't know what's going on there. Don't know what's going on with this arm, but I've got a bit wooded on that. I can't really see what's happening. Just go. Oh, I see. Okay, let's just loosen that line up a bit. It's too formal, that line. Okay. Right. So, excuse my head a minute because I can't see the picture properly. Now this arm's coming up. And we've got creases there. Her arm is down there, that's not very good, I know. And then here, her hand is grabbing her bag. Something like that. And she has a jacket on. A nice big thick scarf around her neck. It comes down like this. Her hat. Okay. So, not the best one. I think this, I can't really see the picture's not very good, to be honest. So it's not. I'm not saying it's not my fault, but it's not the clearest picture to see. The bag I didn't put big enough, but it's okay. Right, I'm quite, I don't mind that really. That'd be right. That'd work in a picture with lots of different other people doing stuff. Right, we'll have another go. Let's see if we can do this one a bit quicker. Keep it really simple. T-shirt. Got his arm coming down here. His hand. His arm. God, he's done his arm too thick. Never mind. I'm just going to keep going with it. Oh dear, that's not good. Then his other foot's coming up here. Back onto that leg. See, I did it wrong again. It should have come up here. Never mind. It's good. You see me make mistakes, perhaps you won't. And he's got his trousers. His back comes up. Shoulders, neck. Something like that. There's a little bit of light that shows through there. That's where his foot's bent. Got a collar on his shirt. It's a t-shirt there. That's coming down. His arm. So we can correct that slightly there. His t-shirt comes down. Something like that. And his other arm is through here. So you can add, what I'm doing is adding the details after I put the majority of the shapes in. Okay. Ooh, this is harder than I thought. Alright, we'll do another one. Okay. With that for time. Okay. Now this chap's got a cap on. Baseball cap. In. He's got a coat. I'm trying to go a bit quicker. There's the other foot there. His coat comes out, goes up, comes out again. Up here, and his hand is just there. Just indicate that. There we go. Right, we'll just draw the things in now. Right, his other arm. His arm is down here. With his hand. His coat comes across like that. His coat comes down. His shirt. Gosh, it's hard to see what's going on. His legs come down. Something like that. Okay. So he's standing, just standing, hands down by, but slightly side on. Alright, now there's one more that we'll try. Or I'll try. Now it's a woman. Back to me. Again, I'm trying to speed up a little bit. I've nipped in too much there. But once I've made a mistake, I'm not going to give up. I'm just going to keep running with it, because that's what art's all about. Done that wrong. Her leg cut. A bit confused with her legs. Come down there. Come up. Gosh, that's not good. She wouldn't thank me for painting legs like this on her, for drawing legs like that on her. Anyway, we're not going to worry about it. come up. Her bag is out there. Oh. Then we've got her elbow out here. Goes up to her shoulder and then in. Okay. So we're just going to put where her t-shirt line is there. She's got a strap over her shoulder to her bag. Bag comes down there. She's got a very short haircut. And that's her legs. What do her shoes do? Okay. So there we go, there's the figures, right? And that's all done by contour drawing, and they're adding the details in afterwards. Bit of flow to her dress there. Just put some creases in. Again, with these guys. If not, it just all looks a bit, doesn't it? So this technique does take some practicing, but I think if you're having difficulty drawing figures, I honestly believe it's a good way to go. You know, I really think they could benefit you. Let's get some paints in a minute. Okay, so these are the Aquafine paints I got at Car Boot Sale today, in fact. So I've got painting these figures with the paints. I'm going to nip around quite quickly so it doesn't drag out too long. I'm going to go with the faces first, and I'm just going to use a little bit of Cad Red and a little bit of Burnt Sienna. There's lots of combinations you can use for this. I'm just going to put those in, quite simple, very loosely, where I can see skin tones. What I'm going to go for. Okay. We'll just go. This girl's got like a bluish jacket on. It runs the same colour, kind of runs into her bag, and I'll give her some red trousers, I think. And just some dark shoes. Oh, what colour scarf should I give her? I'll tell you what. I'll try the cobalt blue out. I'll put a blue scarf on her with a red hat. No, not red. A green hat, I think. There we go. There's that one painted. And this girl's got like a nice brown jacket on, so we'll just use a bit of yellow ochre with a bit of light red. We'll just pop her jacket in. A nice coat. And then she's got a pair of blue jeans on, which we'll just sketch in. Again, we don't want to be messing about too much. Bit of shadow inside the hood there. And she's got dark hair. There we go. This is kind of like a light greyish jacket. So I'm just going to paint it as if it's a bit of shadow on it. So she hasn't really got much colour to the jacket. She's got fair hair. Dark rucksack on the back. Oh, she's got blue jeans. Blue for that. black shoes. So when you're actually painting figures, you don't have to paint it in as if you're being really, really accurate. It's just a question of blocking it in really, very quickly. The more quickly you can go with it, the better it will look. This guy, I'm just going to put, I'm just going to paint the shadow on it first, then I'll put the stripes in when that's dry. And then he's got shadow grey trousers on, and his trainers are a bit like that. I made a bit of a mess of his legs. I'm going to give him dark hair. This chap's got a nice blue half cap on. Let's give him that. Brown jacket. White shirt on, I can just see a bit of the brown jacket there. And some trousers. This lady's got just a dark skirt on. Just a bit of shadow on the top, the light's kicking. And brown hair. So basically that's how you can see the contours, and then painting them in very quickly. Okay, we could put a nice bit of shadow under some of them. I just forgot to put some colour into that lady's legs. There we go. Alright, so I don't want, but the idea of this was just to show you the idea of the contour drawing. I think it's something you need to really practice, but just try, and you saw me make mistakes there when I kind of like went over the, I didn't follow the contour. I kind of like got so absorbed in drawing a leg that I missed the point, and instead of getting the whole outline of the body, I went off into painting and trying to draw different limbs. But it's a very simple process. All you've got to do is really study the contour, the line, the outside line of the form, and then just keep going. And then once you've finished, just fill in any loose details, just suggest the details inside the line, and you'll be surprised how easy it is to, to get a figure pretty quickly that way. Okay, and if you and also I really think that if your outline drawing isn't that accurate, it doesn't really matter, because you can make any corrections. As long as it's 90% there, it will look okay in your painting, trust me. Okay, so I hope that was of some help to you. And okay, so thanks for watching, and bye for now. Leave any comments underneath and I'll do my best to answer all the questions. As long as I know the answer, I'll give you the best answer I can, obviously. So, yeah, okay, I'm off. Bye for now.